Hey guys, what's up? It's Matt in Japan coming at you today with Transformers Earthrise War for Cybertron Trilogy Ironworks. And there he is. And I'm really excited to crack this guy open and see what he's all about. But first, let's take a look at the packaging. Basic run-of-the-mill Earthrise packaging. There he is. Ironworks. Nothing new there. But I do want to point out the really nice artwork on the side here. Get up close. Get some really nice detail in the crane part there, and it looks like he's picking up some sort of weapon or doing something there. Shots being blasted. You get the ramp piece up there, but really nice. He is a deluxe class, and as we've seen so far, the deluxe classes tend to vary in size. So not much else. You got the product info on the back. On the bottom. Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy up there. You get the sort of distorted Autobot logo up there. You got Galvatron falling to the abyss there. You do have the awesome Earthrise artwork on the side. And let's take a look at the back. There he is. Ironworks transforms into 10 steps. Now this is the first time we've ever seen a robot mode from a base. The old school Ironworks was just a Micromaster base. So it's very interesting what they did with him. And you can fit some Micromasters on there. Although they do look sort of big for the base, but maybe when you connect them to bigger sets like Omega Supreme and things, they maybe scale a little bit better. Anyways, so let's get Ironworks out of his packaging and see what he's all about. Okay, so here we have Ironworks out of the packaging, and first I want to just show you the insert he comes with. Of all the Earthrise figures, they all have this insert, and you take your little special decoder thing, and let's see, we have Velocitron is his planet's name, so we have Velocitron there. So again, that's kind of a cool gimmick. A throwback to the old school G1 toys. So yeah, let's get up close and personal with Ironworks. He is really cool. Love the color scheme on this guy. You got the yellow and the sort of metal gray, a little bit of red in there. You get some light gray accents here. Really cool color scheme. Really digging it. Get up close on the head sculpt, and he is pretty much just a red painted face. Does look like he has a little bit of something there on his mask. Maybe looks like a little bit of blue paint or gray or something. I don't know if that's on purpose or intentional. I don't know. But a pretty cool head sculpt. Going down on the figure, a lot of molded detail in here. You get some red paint in there. You get the Autobot Tampograph Autobot logo there. A lot of cool molded detail. He does sort of have some dirtiness to him, which I like. You know, I mean, Ironworks, he's working in a almost like a factory, and I do like, better than the battle damage on the siege figures. This doesn't bother me at all. A little bit of kind of dirt. It does go well with the theme. But really nice molded detail in here. You get the sort of the pistons here, and not sure really what you call those, but you get the hook arm here. Kind of wish this is stable here. I kind of wish it moved or rotated. I mean, this part rotates. We'll get into articulation in a minute, but kind of wish that was a little more flexible, like a grapples hook or something like that. But anyways, yeah, just going down. Not a whole lot on the legs, upper thighs, but you do get a little bit of molded detail there. You do get some more of that sort of red paint and detail there on his legs, and going around on the side of his arms again. Really nice molded detail. A lot of nice molded detail. And that yellow really just makes it pop out. And you can see the storage for the ramp piece on the back. But for comparison, size comparison, so this guy is a deluxe, and he is very similar to the Siege kind of parts former guys. Just before we do that, here he is next to Wheeljack. So he's a little bit taller than Wheeljack, and here he is with Hoist. Let's actually get these guys like this. And Hoist even though Hoist is a deluxe class, Hoist towers over both of them. So there they are, and comparison with Wheeljack and Hoist. I am going to bring in some of those 6-gun. Hold on. Just for comparison here, just to see how they scale together. And they, I mean, despite all his extra add-ons and stuff, they're about the same size, I think. Looks like it anyways. So, I mean, he's basically, you know, similar to these guys where you can, you know, the weaponizers. Except he turns into a really cool looking base. So, real quick before we get into that base mode, let's get into articulation. So for Ironworks, he does come with a weapon. This can be plugged in on any port. He can also hold it in this hand. Obviously, you can't hold it in the hook hand, but he can hold his weapon. And let's just get a close look at that weapon. So you do have some paint on there with a yellow, black, and a little bit of gray. So really nice looking weapon. I like that a lot. Love the shape, love the colors. Yeah, that's really cool. Nice accessory. So for articulation, his head is on a ball joint. You get a full 360, a little bit of up and down, not a whole lot. His arm, I mean, obviously because, you know, this guy basically, he just all comes apart. So he's gonna have all that articulation. He's got the full 360 on the arm. He's got the upper bicep swivel. He's got about a 90 degree at the arm. As I showed you, this thing does rotate. Same on the other arm, in and out. He has a little bit of waist, he does have a little bit of waist swivel, but it is hindered by this back piece here. So I think if you take all these off, you can get a little bit more. But yeah, it does get hindered. I think these pop off. I'm not gonna do that just yet. But yeah, I think you can get a little bit more waist if you get rid of those. At the legs, he does go in and out. He can kick forward. He can lose a leg. Put that back on there. Again, with these things, they tend to be a little bit loose. This guy's not the tightest. But again, they come apart and they're kind of supposed to be like that. So anyways, a lot of flexibility on the legs. You do get more than a 90 degree bend at the knee because of transformation. And you do get, let's see, does he have, actually again, let's take this off. Does he have ankle tilt? Yes, he does have ankle tilt. He's got actually a lot of ankle tilt, like 90 degrees. So if you just pull that panel up and then he is able to, oh, even with that down. Okay, so he does have some ankle tilt there. So as far as posability, he is pretty posable. And I'm really digging, again, I know I said it before, I'm very into aesthetics and colors and things like that. And this guy really just, I like the way he looks. He just really pops. Those colors really make him pop. So anyways, let's get him into his base mode. Okay, so here we have Ironworks in its base mode, and this is really cool. I can see a lot of playability with this set. You can also use it to armor up. In the instructions, I'm not gonna show you because it'll take some time. It's easier to show you on the instructions, but there are instructions for armoring up Wheeljack with some of his pieces. So you can take his legs and make big old honking boots for Wheeljack, and you can take that sort of top piece that was his chest and plug it on and give him like a claw. So yeah, and you can also add basically, you know, just like the other weaponizers, you can beef him up, give him the gun and all that, and there he is in his completed form. You can also make a bridge with the leg pieces. You can take the 2 leg pieces, fold those parts out and connect them and make a little bridge, although it does look kind of saggy. But it's cool. It's something you can do. So yeah, I just thought I'd show that off. There's the front page of the instructions as well. And again, these instructions are really nice. I like them better than the Siege instructions. They are clearer and easier to understand. Anyway, so let's take a look at this guy. So yeah, he's a little base former here. You do get some articulation in the crane part. This does rotate 360. The arm goes up and back and down. And again, I kind of wish this had a little bit more rotation. Kind of wish this came out, but it's okay. And yeah, all these pieces kind of interconnect, and there's a little bit of articulation with these ramps, and these ramps just snap on. So if you want to put it over here, you could. Again, like I said, a lot of playability with this set. So that's just, they're all compatible, and they do snap on like that. So I'm gonna bring in some Micromasters from Siege, just a couple here. And again, like this little tank guy, it seems like he scales okay with this. And you can have him kind of roll down there. And the police car, yeah, just the car ones kind of look a little bit big for what they are. But there they are, just for scale, so you can see kind of the proportions and stuff. So you can have them rolling down. Set those up to the side. So there's the Micromasters there, and let's just put this ramp back where it's supposed to go. And again, any of these little pieces, like on hoists, this is I'm in robot mode, but this part in the back of hoist, it does connect. Let's move these out of the way. It does connect to these little 3-pronged pieces here, so you can take that. It does look silly in robot mode, but I just want to show you how these connect. And they are very tight. You really have to put some force on them. So it does connect there, so you can have kind of you can have hoist. Whoa, whoa, doggy! He's pulling Ironworks here. Of course, it's meant for vehicle mode, but I just wanted to show that off. That's something you can do. So take that off there. Get hoist out of there. So yeah, Ironworks is a really cool. I'm kind of really cool figure. I'm really excited to get him into some other different configurations. It seems like there's endless configurations you can put him in, and just the fact that he's sort of like a working, little bay here. It could be like a repair bay or like a little, just like a little base. It's the possibilities are endless, and again, it's a really cool playability factor with this figure, and the fact that he has a robot mode too, it's an added plus. So yeah, I am very happy that I got this figure for my collection, and I'm excited to play with him and get him into some different modes. So yeah, for Transformers Earthrise, this is Ironworks, and this has been Matt in Japan. Thanks for watching.